Hey guys, welcome back to the Life Recovery Devotional Series. Step 2, day 20, what? 2? 22. Daring to Believe is the title of this reading. Daring to Believe. How interesting is it that sometimes we have to dare to believe? Our Bible reading for today is Joshua chapter 1, verses 1 through 9. Step 2, we came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. There must have been a time when we had high hopes for a promising life. Oh boy, did I. Before those hopes were dashed. But then, through the crazy and chaotic circumstances of growing up, we learned to settle for a life that was far less than what we had once hoped for. Ow, that is painful. Oh, that comes with that'll confront you a bit. We may have come to the conclusion that a sane, good life is reserved for people better or stronger than ourselves. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. God led the nation of Israel out of bondage in Egypt through the wilderness and to the edge of the promised land. But as they stood on the border, looking into the fruitful and prosperous land of Canaan, they lacked the faith and courage to go on. Joshua was one of the few who had the faith to enter, but because of the others, he was held back. 40 years later, the chance came again. Just before he entered the land, the Lord told him, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." There is a promised land for each one of us. Jeremiah tells us, For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. It goes on to say in that chapter that if you seek me, you will find me when you seek me with all your heart. So it's not just a blanket, I got plans for you, don't worry about it. There's a response to that where we have to take the first step. But we need to be courageous. We need to believe that there can be good things in life for us. We too can be encouraged that regardless of the failures in our families, in our past, we can start again. We can find our way out of the chaos of the wilderness into the promised land of sane and healthy living. We may not succeed by the world's standards, but we can by God's standards. And his opinion lasts forever. Oh my goodness, yes. The amount of times that I've seen people say, you'll never make it. I had to tell them, you know what? I might not make it by your standard, but I'm going to make it because God has a better standard than ours. We may not be able to make it by our own standard, but we can always make it when God is the standard. So just remember that. Remember that. And be encouraged by that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a bit of a shorter one. I don't have a whole lot to say about it, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're learning from this series, because I know I am. I'm learning a lot just from what I'm doing here on this channel. And I hope that you can learn a whole lot more than I am. God bless you, and I'll see you again soon.